Hi guys, it's Kush here, and this is going to be a Livid farm guide. First of all, let's see how you get here. Easiest way to come here would be to teleport to Lunar Isle from the Lunar Spellbook, and go just run straight north and you can get here. Or, if you have 45 magic, I think it is, you can teleport to Seer's Village, or Camelot, and walk up here to Relica and take the book from her. You do not need your seal of approval, just tell them you're going to Pirate's Cove and you can come to Lunar Isle that way. You will have to be on lunar spells for this, so Oh, another way you can get there is probably use the Relica tablets. If you have done the Love Story quest, you can use those to teleport here and walk the same way. The levels you need are 70 magic, actually no, you need 91 magic, 50 construction, 60 farming, 61 crafting, and 60 agility. And 93 magic if you want to do all the distractions that come there. That's for the levels. Now for the what you need, the stuff you need, or the recommended items or stuff. You need a mud battle staff or a mystic mud staff. They're the both same thing. Or you could have a staff of earth with water runes or a tomb of frost. You also need nature runes, astral runes, and law runes. Now these runes down here at the bottom, I'll explain what these do, and you do not need this amount, you need much more if you want to unlock all the spells here. I'll explain that later on. So basically what Livid Farm is, you have to help Pauline around the farm. These are Livids, these are basically the plants, and this is her farm. You have to help her around the farm, and she rewards you with points which you can use to buy points or spells that she has. Probably most people want to get Vengeance Group. That's basically what everybody goes for. But this whole thing, unlocking the whole thing, is part of the completionist cape too, so that's another thing you might want to look at. So let's get started with how you actually do this. Now, you want to grab a few logs from here. Just grab like 5, and you never have to actually go to the spells book. The spell book, you never actually have to go there. You just click on convert lumber or something. Okay, first of all, there's going to be a 60-second timer for each round of this, and in each 60 seconds you can do a bunch of stuff. You just see a reset and you see a bunch of white lines, so that means it reset. So the first part you want to do here is 6 things you have to do. You have to cure 3 diseased plants on this side. So that one was one. I'll explain how I found that. How I found that out. You don't have to actually have to just look at them and find out. You can just memorize the order which they're going to be in. You first cure 3 plants. Fertilize 3 empty patches. And after that, you have to have 2 convert 2 lumber into fence posts. Come over here, fix the broken fence. There's going to be 2 around here. One could be here, 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 or on that side. Now, and the last thing you want to do is, since she looks like depressed because there's no produce over there, you have to right click and energize and pick the nicest thing you could say. So nicest one would be keep going, we can do this. And I was too late because I was explaining and you saw the white line, so it reset again. Now that's basically what you have to do over here. But instead of her being depressed every time because there weren't any livids over here, or produce, another thing that could happen is there actually is there. In that case, you won't have to right click energizer, you just take the produce. You have to have 10 inventory space for this. Just double click on the bottom one, or just make 2 of these, and you deposit them over here. That's basically what the whole 60 seconds consists of. And there might be some, what are they called? Distractions. Yes, they do not require any runes. Actually, they do, but basically, even if you have like 1 of each, or 2 for the death rune one, you actually make runes off this. You will lose runes off on here when you do the chores, but if there's distractions, you actually gain your runes back, so you don't really have to waste money on those. And you can see she just reset again because she did the white thing over here. And I think that's about it for the what happens or what you need to do for the chores. Okay, let's see how I actually found out what these diseased ones, how I found the number. There's basically like a set number for which these require. Basically, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 1. There's like a set of numbers. This one is actually 4, I think it is. Yes, it was 4. And you basically get this memorized once you do a few hours of this. And I will keep a list of the what you actually need, like what the numbers are in the description, so you can just look at that if you're trying to memorize it. Let's get on to the XP part. The XP, once you do the farming stuff where you're all this fertilizing the soil and curing the plant, that's actually our farming XP. And if you do all that stuff in under 60 seconds in each round, you get 32,448 farming XP an hour, combined with the construction one where you have to plank make, and that gets about 6,552 XP an hour. And string jewelry, when you take the produce and you string it like that, that gets 12,560 crafting an hour. When you do energy transfer on there, every time you can in an hour, you get 6,109 agility XP an hour. And all the total magic levels, magic XP you'll get over here is 44,844 magic XP an hour. So the total XP an hour you get over here is 102,513 XP. Now, this is all combined, so you won't even have to actually worry about the XP, you just get it. And people that are wanting to train farming but they don't want to do all the farm runs, they can actually just come over here and only do this farming part where you fertilize and cure the livids, and you get actually, what did I say, 32,000 XP an hour? Yeah, you get that, so you don't have to do any farmers or anything, but that's pretty much a waste. Plus, if you just do this for farming, you actually get points from here. You won't get as many, but you will still be able to get your spells unlocked somehow. Another thing I forgot to mention is, if you don't have the levels I talked about in the beginning of the video, if you don't have the levels, your XP or your point rewards will get reduced. You actually don't even need to have 91 magic, or 92, or whatever it was. I think it was 93. You don't have to have that magic level, but it helps, so you actually get full points an hour. Okay, let's move on to how many runes you actually need. You need 54,029 astral runes. You need 23,951 nature runes and 3,342 law runes to complete all of this if you do all of the chores around here in 60 seconds. That's how many you'll need, and you'll need some earth and water runes, but I have this so I don't have to worry about that. And if you do all of the chores in 60 seconds, this will take around 46 or 47 hours to do. That's a minimum, but like everybody, you'll be like sometimes lazy and like miss some stuff. You'll probably end up getting more. So this does take quite a while, but it's very worth it at the end. Another thing I forgot to mention is you get around 18,960 points per hour, and that's why you'll need like 40 something hours to complete this whole activity. I guess the only thing left to talk about is the distractions. As you can see, one of them is the one with the abyss, and basically you want to diagnose it. I already did that, sorry. You basically want to diagnose it, and it tells you a problem over here. You want to come over to her, tell her a problem, and she'll reward you with your runes. The second one could be a squaw attack. Basically, she will be fighting a monster, and you want to just right click and energy transfer her and just give her some energy, and she'll give you your runes back. Third one is Murky Pat's Revenge. Basically, he just, around the farm, you have to cast Vengeance Other on him. On the characters, just talking to him, make sure you pick the correct dialogue option though. That'll be the right thing. And basically, you want to have the runes for this. The monster exam one, you will require the one that was over here. You will need one astral or cosmic rune, one astral rune, and one mind rune. You will only have to have one of each, and basically you get your runes back, so you only need one. The energy transfer one, where she is fighting something, you'll need 2 law runes for that, 1 nature rune, and 3 astral runes. Again, you don't need to have anything extra because you will get your runes back. And the vengeance other one, you will need 2 death runes, 3 astral runes, and 10 earth runes. You're wearing the earth staff or the mud staff, and you will get your runes back again. So you theoretically you only need to have 1 astral, 1 mind, and 2 death runes just for the distractions, and you basically don't need anything else for distractions because you get your runes back. The last thing I forgot to talk about is basically to convert these lumber into planks, you actually need to complete the quest Dream Mentor to unlock this spell. But since you're playing this minigame, you actually don't need to do Dream Mentor to use this. You can, even if you haven't done it, you can still convert it into lumber and you'll get your full XP an hour. I promise that was the last thing. You guys want to hear something funny? Well, I'm gonna say it anyways. You guys have no option other than to hear me. Basically, one day I was just doing my Livid farm, and this dude comes over here, and I guess, I don't know if it was a bot, because I'm pretty sure most people, or some people actually bought this for some reason. And basically, this dude came over here, and he was standing right over here. Now, these things came over and started attacking him. I didn't expect that he was gonna die, but he actually did. A few minutes later, I saw a bunch of runes on the ground. I ran over there as fast as I could to pick it up before it disappeared or somebody else saw it. I picked up like thousands of each runes, and I was really happy. But see, I would have given it back to the guy. No, I'm not that mean, but he never came back, and I'm probably sure he was a bot. Bots don't come back, so I probably wouldn't have given it back for that. And I guess this is it for this guide. I'm sorry if the mic, you could probably hear this puh sound every time I talk. I don't know how to fix that. It's just my headset. If I had like an actual mic, that probably wouldn't happen, but that's about it. And, well, what is this? Okay, that's nothing. This is it for the guide, and good luck getting your whatever the spells you're getting, and have fun. Bye.